Welcome back, everybody! Welcome to another episode in the Legendlands. Alright, so today we are going to be working over here. We are working on the portrait room. We are working on a mini throne room. We are working on an art studio over here. And then we are also working on an art gallery over here. So that should be a lot of fun. What I'm really excited for is to potentially get to work on these towers very soon. I also know that this is going to be a storage room. So should be interesting. Let's find out what we all get up to. We are going to start with this room right over here, which is a miniature throne room. And I'm super excited to get to work on this, but as you can see, I've already started with the doors, and it even has little pulleys on one side to let people out. We have, ta-da, a throne area, which this is my dinky little throne right now. As you guys can see, we've also got the curtains in, which I love. We still have a bit of work to do with them, obviously, and we still have walls to get in. This is the walkway to get up to the king and everything like that, and we're gonna have some pillars in here, and it's gonna look fabulous. Just give me a moment. Oh, it's coming together. It looks so good. So, and obviously I still have to put in the other side of the wall. I just wanted to kind of show you guys what I was thinking and everything. And then I have to still fill in the ceiling. So we've got the walls in, we've got the ceiling in, and I think it looks fantastic. It looks very old school right now, but that's okay. It needs to have that feel of rustic, like this is the same room that's been used for 200 years or so. Check it out, guys! The room is finished. I love it with the windows and the chandeliers and everything. It looks phenomenal. So I decided that this would be the Queen's throne room. This is where the small court would be held. On the wall you can see the banners of the kings and queens of past lore, and we've got the seating in, we've got the flowers in, so ladies of all ages can be in here, and most people would be standing, but if you got here early enough you get a seat. So yeah, that puts a finish on this build. So let's get on to the next one. And in this little corner, we have what is going to be a painting room. I got some ideas, let's get to them. We have the florim. It kind of had to be simple, unfortunately, because I had choices. So these are all the colors that have splots, so I could make splotches of paint. And this is kind of like how I would be able to do like a painting setup. So yeah, we had to compromise with our colors here, and I think it turned out well enough. Alright, so we got some walls in here. Yes, every single one of them is a little bit different, and that is mostly because they could be used as backdrops. I still have to get a ceiling on here, because hi, that's the sky. We have to make this into an art studio as opposed to a just floor walls. So, what do I got going on here? Well, we got some tables here, we've got some bushes and plants and things and trees, anything that would really help with a painting. We have some garland that would be used if need be. We have our creation that we have here. We have some couches, we've got hidden lighting. We have the table here, which is going to be your painter's table, and we have a paintbrush and palette that you could use to paint. But we also have it so that you can swivel this around, and you would be able to look at the person from this angle and be like, paint, 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 paint. We also have some drinks and magazines for those that are waiting for the person who's getting their portrait painted. I like it a lot. I hope you guys like it too. But we gotta move on to the next room. Alright, so in this section, we have an art gallery. It needs to look different, obviously. But I got plans. Let's get to them. We're working on the art gallery. We are thinking large windows. We are thinking we're gonna have little blockades or something here, and then we're gonna have pathways through them, and it's gonna look all nice. But we are also going to put in some carpeting, that way heels are not click-clacking all over the floor and ruining hardwood floor or whatever. I have a vision. Let's make this vision come true. Alright, so check it out, guys. We've got our room kind of started. As you can see, these are the only photos I'm going to actually put on the walls because it will create lag issues, but they would be covered head to toe with paintings and other things. So we also have the ceiling coming in, and I think it looks good. I've got a lot of work to do. I'll be right back. We've got the concept in, and I think that it looks amazing. We're going with a little bit of the bottom portion is the flames of hell, the top portion is the clouds of heaven, and so it is turning out pretty interesting. Also, you'll see on the wall here that there's nothing on the walls, but then on this wall there is bamboo, and I kind of wanted to have that in-between state from heaven and hell, that, you know, there's something in between. We also have some hidden lighting in here because that means that I don't have to create chandeliers, which is very, very nice. And we are finished! It looks so good! I love it! We got all of the walls in, we got all of the pillars in, we got all of the lighting in, we got all the seating in, and I think it looks great. So, I hope you guys like this too. We also even have over here, a hidden door. So, old tropes cannot be replaced. No way. We are going to now move on because this build is done. We're also going to put in a storage area or something like it that will be right over here. And so yeah, that we need to get that started, and let's go. Alright, so as you guys can see, we've started this room, and I decided that instead of a storage area, it's going to be a hospital area. At one point, there was a plague that broke out or something, and a lot of people were injured or something like that. They would come to the castle, and the injured would be treated here. They wouldn't be allowed within the main corridors of the castle, but they would be allowed within this room, and it would be able to treat a good majority of the people there. Check it out, guys! So we've got the walls all in, and as you can see, we've got some mattresses all stacked up in the corner here, representing when this room was utilized as a hospital room. We are going to still make this into a storage room. I don't want it to be looking like a hospital room because that would mean that the hospital that we are building within the town does not work. Also, as you can see, I need to put in a little bit more lighting for this wall specifically, and I will be right back with the finished look. Alright, it is finished! I really like how it turned out. Let me tell you guys what's going on. So we've got some bolts of fabric or rugs on the ground here. We have our holiday shelving with our star up top, our pumpkins and cauldron for Halloween, some Easter eggs, we've got some rocket launchers, and we have some jugs and bells for whatever you need them for. Then we have some more generic stuff on the other walls, as well as we have another bolt of fabric over here. We've got some chests, we've got the wall designs, and we even have some lighting up above. I wanted it to be very simple. I don't think that this room ever would have been super fancy. We also have boats for boat races during the summertime, and we have some snow outfits, and I think that they are super cute. Alright, so let's talk about this tower. We have, right now, I have got some cobblestone with a lining there. I just wanted to kind of be able to distinguish between the wall of the outside of the tower and the wall of the inside of the tower. I also wanted to kind of figure out where things were, and this tower in particular is the King's Tower. So it is the tower that is going to hold the stairway to the royal family, so it's not going to actually have access out from down below here. The only way in is going to be through the throne room over here, or through the portrait gallery, as you guys can see over there. That's a secret entrance, so yeah, you wouldn't actually know about that entrance. The tower should be interesting, because I've never made a circle stairway very well before, and I look forward to trying. So let's give this a shot. Alright, so what we got going on right now is we have the stair colors that we're going to get installed. We also have the railings, probably birch wood, just because I really like the shading of it. And we're going to see how far up this goes. Now, I have no idea where this is going to end. Hopefully it ends way up. I got a lot of building to do. I shall be right back. I think I have a working concept of how this is gonna work. We'll see, because I still have to get it all the way up there. But yeah, I like it. I think we'll go with it. And oh, if you guys are wondering what the circle in the middle here is for, that is to tell me where I cannot go with the stairs here. So by having a circle in the middle, that helps you to wrap around the stairs around that circle. Otherwise, I have more to build, and I will be right back. Check it out, guys! We've got the staircase in, and it looks phenomenal. I love it so much. What's the next step? Well, the next step is walls. We also need doorways and everything like that, and as well as lighting. This project actually won't fully be finished because of the fact that it's a staircase, it's a tower, it's going to go up multiple floors. I don't know exactly where it needs to go, so we need to make sure that it can continue upwards though. But we have reached the height limit for this section of the staircase, so yeah, now we just put it within walls and give it a nice look. Alright, so I think we have enough of a concept that you guys can kind of see what I'm going for. So that is going to stretch all the way up as the pattern for this. So I wanted to make sure that we were utilizing different blocks. Also, I just like to push my limitations and see what colors can match. See you in a moment. Look at it! It looks so good. I like it a lot. I hope you guys like it. So let me tell you what's going on here. We've got some chairs and seating and everything. Hi. We have posts and we have lighting in here. We got some bushes to make it feel a little bit more cozy. We have a screen curtain here. That way royal members of the family can come in here. They can get themselves resituated. We also have got the windows in, which I love how the windows are looking. But as you can see, I still haven't put in the outside wall on any of this stuff. The outside will be done. It'll be done in my spare time. It's not going to be done probably on camera just because there's not much I can show you guys. It's just going to all look the same. So leave a like if you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more, comment down below if you guys have ideas for patterns or anything you guys want to see within the castle. And stay rosy in that darkness.